I did not sound like that. You. Oh no.
Well, you haven't heard you in my head. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to part 2 of who's most likely to. I tried to make it look really weird and then I just looked, because my fingers are just too fat to make it look as entertaining as it feels like it should. Number 2. Anyways, so welcome to number 2 of who is most likely to. So first of all, if you haven't seen the first part, go check that out. You can check it out after this one if you want.
Even look up there, it might be right there.
Yeah. Also, if this is your first video that you've ever seen of mine, feel free to comment down below that you're new, because I love to actually personally welcome you to the gang. And feel
the experience.
To the Stay Stella experience.
Yeah.
And also feel free to, you know, hit that subscribe button if you are down, because we've got some pretty funny videos coming up. Like, we're doing a little bit of a filming spree, a filming, what's the word? Bulk. We're doing some bulk filming today. Yeah. So we just filmed a video a minute ago, and now we're filming this video. Next we're gonna film a Not My Arms video. I mean, who said that? Not My Arms video. What? No.
Will you stop giving away our secrets?
The basics of this game is we're both going to, we have our little thing. So I'm Michelle, she's Callie, and we've got both of our names. So we got both of our names here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read a scenario, and I'm gonna say who's most likely to blah, and then we're going to decide who is most likely to do that blah thing. So that is how we do it, and hopefully we're gonna have a little bit of conversation in there too, but why we think that would be, instead of just being like based off of past experience that the viewers know nothing about. I think that you would be most likely to have a baby in a zoo cage, you know? Just
which animal were you with? I need to know what we're getting into here.
The viewers need to figure that out on their own. No. That's why we're gonna have a little bit of conversation about why we feel like so-and-so.
Some of these things need to be explained.
So without further ado, and without further explanation, it's pretty self-explanatory. So, who is most likely to invent something useful? I think you. Because you, I don't know, you're kind of like mom in a way, because like, mom will be like,
I make things work.
Yeah, and I'm just like, it's broken, let's get a new one.
Yeah, we've got like, we should have like a storage room of all the stuff that she's bought my mom that she'll never use.
Oh my gosh.
In the next 10 years.
My mom, I can tell you, like,
toasters, coffee makers, knives,
can openers,
ice cream scoops.
That was the other night. Our ice cream scoop isn't broken, but it doesn't have like the thumb thing, so you just like so you literally have to scoop it and then like use your dirty old finger and scoop it out.
So much work.
Ew.
Or you could heat it up first.
I do that, but it only you have to actually like put it under the water each time.
I noticed that it's kind of being stripped of its coating.
Yeah, so it just kind of like doesn't do what you need it to do. Yeah. But of course my mom's not gonna throw that out. All right, next question. Who is most likely to be arrested first?
You're gonna put your hand up?
I was gonna put my hand up. Me!
I could see it. Trespassing, and
because I really like going to abandoned places and
not asking first if she can go.
Well, yeah, but if I'm gonna go to an abandoned place and like take you with me, I'd probably be like, it was my idea, take me.
True.
Because I mean, that's all I got.
Her mom could look at
you know what? Clickbait. Because if I got arrested, she could film it. Clickbait, y'all would love those videos. Y'all. I've told y'all in the last one, I live in a town of 400 and my next door neighbor's Bessie the cow, so I really hope my next door neighbor never sees this. Who's most likely to live the longest?
I do a pretty good job of looking after myself.
If not because I eat ice cream for breakfast almost every other day, because I also have like other health conditions, and I drive and she doesn't. I mean, I'm already at a higher risk of everything at that point.
The worst that could happen to me in that situation is I get hit by Michelle.
I mean, my mom's car. You should see our cars. I hit her car in the winter. I backed my car right into hers, and it
was like the Titanic hitting an iceberg.
Yeah.
It was like,
it wasn't pretty. Couldn't open the doors for a minute. It was kind of like
I had to push the car sideways on the ice to get it out of the hole it was in.
I couldn't even move it forward. It was stuck to my mom's. That never happened. All right. So, who's most likely to embarrass a friend in public? Who's like, you I had to push her car and we're not even in public.
It's like, who are you impersonating right now? You. I did not sound like that. You. Oh, no.
Well, you haven't heard you in my head. All right.
Why do I sound any different? Did I suddenly gain a new? What's my naked name? What's my character name in your head? Is it Bessie the cow?
If it was, you'd live next to me.
I'm moving.
All right. Who would be most likely to faint at something scary?
I wouldn't faint. I'd probably cry.
You'd probably cry. Actually, you know what? One time I was walking, like I was at the house by myself, and I was walking around like the corner, and I heard something. I looked on the stairs, and just this plain sight of my cat at that moment, I went weak in the knees and fell to the floor. I was home alone, so as soon as I heard something,
I'm so happy it's you.
I was so like freaked out because I was home alone, and like when I was like, okay, I gotta go see what it was. I walked around the corner, and when I saw my cat, I like fell to the floor. My legs literally went weak. It's like
that is never ever.
Have you ever been so scared that you went weak in the knees?
No, I have the flight gene. If I'm scared, I'm gone.
Then I guess that
I'm like road running.
I guess that it's more me than
I hold my statement stands true.
All right, what's next? Oh,
I'm weak in the knees. I picture like this.
The knees over you. And I fall if I saw
One
you
full of money, two full of show, three to get ready though. There she goes.
We got our own little theme song.
Sorry, Elvis. You're my inspiration.
Is there not anything Elvis in here? I should get my Elvis bust.
I actually don't have anything Elvis in here.
I have a Pez collection and a statue in my room. Dad got it for my 17th. Oh, it's a collector's edition. It's got like 3 signed CDs in it too.
I'm surprised I don't have it. I have All Time Low. I'm surprised I don't have Elvis. Everything is.
We'll name him Elvis.
Elvis the
the koala bear Elvis. Qualis.
Qualvis.
Okay. Who would be more likely to call in sick to attend a concert? I've done that so many times. I
did that once, and that was because of Big Music Fest. When they came to,
they were like, "Oh yeah, there's 40 people at work here, and only 3 can have it off that day."
There were only 3 of us that wanted it, but we weren't allowed to have it because
they gave it to all these randos.
Yeah, so
you called it. I got that day off.
Yeah, I had to call in,
but it was such a good. Who all was
it
that?
Was so weird.
Who all was there?
Faber Drive, Headley, Finger 11, Faber Drive,
Matt
Good Band, Our Lady Peace, David Wilcox,
Faber Drive.
You already said that.
But I like them.
Oh my God, there were so many.
Billy Talent.
No, Billy Talent wasn't there.
I swear Billy
Talent was supposed to be at the next one, but they canceled it.
Oh.
I would love to see Billy Talent.
Yeah, and then we all got allowed for the second big music whatever. And then the next year was like Carly Rae Jepsen, and a bunch of like
randos. Oh, and I think like who else was there?
Who was the big one? Down
with Webster was supposed to be there.
Down with Webster
that would have
apparently
been amazing. Yeah.
Apparently, okay, so
yes, they did. They played by themselves.
The story that I heard was that Down with Webster ended up coming to the concert, even though we ended up just working instead because we were told that it was canceled.
Yeah.
But apparently, Down with Webster like made rounds and went to all the cities they were supposed to visit anyway. And what I heard was that Down with Webster showed up in a yacht into our harbor.
That's what
and went into the H2O party lounge, whatever they call it. It's like it was like a brand new club at that point,
like dress code.
Yeah. So they showed up there, and apparently they like went around and invited like 100 girls to join them on their yacht.
Yeah.
And then like this is all like just what I heard. Like I wasn't there, of course, but what I heard was that they actually took them out in the middle of the bay and refused to bring them back.
Oh yeah.
And apparently the police had to like intervene and make them come back in.
Yeah.
So
I did hear about that.
Yeah, and then right after that, pretty much.
But I don't think that was true because it would have been on.
Yeah, I don't know. It was definitely like, but you know, wouldn't it be cool if that was true? I would have totally been okay with being on that yacht.
It was my town that they took girls on.
I love them.
I know, I love them too.
Next question. Oh, but also I have once told work that I'm gonna just say I have multiple times called in sick to work because of concerts. I don't think I was actually supposed to go to that Charlie Puth concert. I'm pretty sure that I didn't have that day off.
I'm pretty sure you had to work that day.
I
got like 3 days off where I was on holidays.
Pretty sure I also called in from a hotel room once.
Yeah.
So, alright, who's most likely to laugh at the wrong moment?
Is that right side up? Yes. I am the most awkward person.
I laugh like I laugh at funerals because like I'm so awkward. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Yeah, because I don't like showing emotions, and so if I'm trying really, really hard not to get upset, then I generally like make jokes.
Yeah.
That are really bad, that only make me laugh. Alright, who is the most likely to cry during a sad movie? Oh, sorry, to cry during a movie.
I can cry on demand.
Do it.
I can't do it right now, I'm laughing.
Liar.
On command. When it comes to anything emotional, I could just make myself cry.
Yeah, and it's funny because
Do it.
I'll watch movies and I'll be like, you're gonna like this movie, and she'll be like, okay, and then she'll like, Clouds tore me apart, and so I told her, I'm like, I cried during Clouds, and she goes, great, that means I'm really gonna cry during Clouds. So she cried too.
I cried during Fault in Our Stars.
I cried.
You know what? I watched Titanic recently, like, because I haven't seen it for a while. I cried when Jack died.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry, for anyone who hasn't seen it. If you're born anywhere between the 1990s and now, you've seen it, I'm sure. Your children have seen it. Your grandchildren who aren't even born have probably seen it.
Colby, my son, for his first Valentine's Day, because he was a month old and he couldn't say any different, we watched Titanic 4 times in a row. It was on repeat on one of the channels.
It's like a 3-hour movie.
I know,
and we watched 12 hours to
he was newborn.
What else am I gonna do? Oh, let's watch this all over again.
I just really want to watch Titanic, and it was on, and I'm like, okay, and then it was on again, and I'm like, oh, okay, and
you know
then
what?
it was on
That's
again, and I'm
one
like,
of the movies. That's one of the movies that I can say that I know every word to.
I think I probably could say that too.
Yeah.
All right, who's most likely to become wealthy?
Well, apparently I'm winning the lottery, so I guess that's me.
And I just spent every cent I have on freaking video stuff. I just bought myself a $927 laptop. I'm working on buying GoPros. I literally just saved up enough to cancel my one credit card. So I'm like, I'm working on saving up to get even. But I don't think I'll ever
you're doing better than
be
me. I have 2 credit cards.
Yeah, it's bound to change drastically for you. So the last one. Who would be most likely to be late for her own wedding?
Don't you dare say me. I will be there the day before camping out on the ground. As long as the ground is a nice comfy bed.
But at this point, you're the only one in the foreseeable future getting married. So.
Here it comes. Yes, that's
technically, you've already been late for your wedding. Your wedding was supposed to be in September.
No, the wedding was late for me, thank you. The wedding was like, no, I don't want to.
The
I'm
wedding
not
was
ready
just
yet.
like, yeah, no.
And then all this pandemic stuff started, and it was like, you know, we're just not ready yet.
And then we rescheduled it, and it was like, no.
This is the 4th time.
Yeah.
4th time.
So
hey,
she's
y'all.
already been late.
You'll probably see some sort of a video come up
at some
about
point.
the end of next June.
Or July or August.
July or August.
Or maybe next Christmas. Depending on if she actually gets married or not.
Or sometime in the next 5 years.
Yeah, so. Anyways, that's the end of this video as well. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next week with another video. Bye.
Bye.